Have you ever felt that sharp sting of loss? It doesn't have to be something huge like losing a job or a relationship. It can be as simple as a plan falling apart, a promise being broken, or a hope that just didn't pan out. Our immediate reaction is often a jolt of panic, isn't it? We feel this overwhelming need to hold everything together, to keep all the pieces of our lives perfectly aligned. And when something slips, when a crack appears, it feels like a personal failure. We blame ourselves, we replay the moment in our minds, and we get trapped in a loop of what if and if only. What if I had been more careful? If only I had done things differently. This instinct to control everything, to prevent any kind of loss, is deeply ingrained in us. We see loss as an enemy, a sign that we've done something wrong. But what if we've been looking at it all backward? What if loss isn't the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter we didn't even know we needed to read? Imagine a cup sitting on a table. Its whole purpose, its entire identity is to hold liquid. It does its job dutifully, day in and day out. Then one day, a careless elbow, a sudden jolt, and it tips over. The liquid spills, spreading across the table in a chaotic, uncontrolled mess. From the cup's perspective, this is a catastrophe. It has failed. Its one job, the very thing it was made for, has been undone in an instant. The liquid it was meant to contain is now gone, and the cup is empty, seemingly useless. This is how we often feel when we experience loss. We feel like we have failed at our purpose, whether that purpose was to maintain a relationship, to succeed in a career, or simply to see a plan through to completion. The spill feels like the ultimate defeat. But let's stay with that moment for a little longer. After the initial splash, after the chaos, there is a moment of stillness. In that quiet moment, as the spilled liquid settles, something magical happens. The light catches the puddle on the table, creating a shimmering, temporary reflection of the world around it. It reveals the intricate grain of the wooden table, patterns we never noticed when the surface was clear. The spill isn't just a mess, it's a mirror, it's a map. It shows us things that were hidden in plain sight. This is the profound wisdom hidden within loss. When our lives are spilled, when our carefully constructed plans fall apart, the resulting chaos can reveal truths we were unable to see before. The mess forces us to stop, to look down, and to notice the ground beneath our feet. Maybe the collapse of a friendship reveals how much we were compromising our own values. Maybe a project that fails at work shows us that we were on the wrong path all along, pursuing something that didn't truly align with our passions. Loss isn't a punishment, it's a revelation. Sometimes things have to fall apart for us to finally see clearly. The structures we build in our lives, our routines, our relationships, our identities, can become so rigid that they prevent us from growing. We can't see the world outside the walls we've built. A loss, then, acts like a demolition crew. It shatters the walls, and suddenly, the horizon is visible again. You can't unspill the liquid. You can't put it back in the cup. The past is done. But you can understand the spill. You can look at the patterns it creates and learn from them. Loss creates space. It creates a physical space, like an empty chair at a table, but more importantly, it creates an emotional and mental space. It's in this newfound emptiness that something new has room to grow. A new perspective, a new opportunity, a new sense of self. It's not about replacing what was lost, but about allowing the space to be filled with something that couldn't have existed before. So, how do we navigate this? Our instinct is to fight it. We try to frantically mop up the spill, to pretend it never happened, to rewind time and put the cup back upright. But this resistance only creates more suffering. It's like trying to push a river upstream. You exhaust yourself fighting against a force that is simply flowing in its natural direction. The alternative is soft acceptance. Now, acceptance doesn't mean you have to like what happened. It doesn't mean you have to be happy about the loss. It simply means you stop fighting against the reality of the situation. You acknowledge that the cup has spilled. The liquid is on the table. This is what is true in this moment. Softening into that truth is where peace begins to return. It's the difference between a clenched fist and an open hand. A clenched fist can't receive anything new. An open hand, while it may feel vulnerable, is ready to welcome whatever comes next. It's a gentle release of the struggle. This is where the transformation happens. The spilled cup, the very symbol of our failure, becomes our greatest teacher. It teaches us presence, to be fully in the moment, even if the moment is messy and uncomfortable. It teaches us humility, to recognize that we are not in control of everything and that there's a certain grace in surrendering to the flow of life. And most beautifully, it teaches us that beauty can exist in imperfection. The shimmering reflection in the spill, the unexpected pattern on the table. These are moments of transient, unplanned beauty. They are a reminder that not everything has to be perfect to be meaningful. Through this lens, loss is no longer a terrifying void. It becomes a quiet doorway. It's an invitation to step through into a new level of awareness, a deeper understanding of ourselves and our lives. Growth doesn't always happen when things are going well. Often it's the cracks that let the light in. So, here is what I want you to take away from this. Not everything that is broken needs to be fixed. Sometimes a break is not a mistake. It's a necessary event to make way for something better. Some endings are not failures. They are realignments. They are the universe's way of gently, or sometimes not so gently, nudging you back onto your true path. When you experience a loss, allow yourself to feel it. Grieve what was. It's important to honor that. But then, try to soften, release the fight. And in the quiet space that follows, ask yourself, what is this moment trying to show me? What new patterns can I see now that the surface is no longer clear? You did not fail. You did not break. Something simply shifted to make space for you. And in that space, you have the freedom to become more of who you were always meant to be. Thank you for listening. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more reflections on finding the beauty in our imperfect lives.